There's a quiet art to letting go, a subtle dance of releasing our grip on the things we think we need to hold on to. It's a skill, a practice, a way of being that invites more ease and flow into our lives. It's not about apathy or indifference, but rather a conscious choice to trust in the unfolding of life. Like unclenching a fist finger by finger. Each digit represents a different aspect of our lives. Our relationships, our careers, our beliefs. Releasing the tension in each finger allows us to experience more freedom and flexibility. We notice the tension, breathe, and invite our grip to soften. It's a gentle invitation, not a forceful command. We acknowledge the tightness without judgment, and with compassion, we encourage our hands, our minds, our hearts to relax. In life, we hold tightly to worries, fears, and anxieties. We clutch onto them as if they are precious possessions, unaware that they are actually weighing us down. Plans, expectations, and rigid ideas about how things should be. We create elaborate blueprints for our lives, and when reality deviates from our plans, we become frustrated and resistant, and ideas of who we are. We construct identities based on our achievements, our possessions, and our roles in society. We cling to these identities, fearing that without them, we will be lost. This tightness creates suffering. It restricts our flow of energy, limits our possibilities, and prevents us from experiencing true joy and connection. The path is to gently open our hands and hearts, to release our grip on control and surrender to the present moment, not to give up, but to engage deeply with life as it is. To embrace the imperfections, the uncertainties, and the unexpected twists and turns. To find beauty in the midst of chaos and to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. With clenched hands, we cannot receive or connect. We block ourselves off from the abundance of the universe and isolate ourselves from others. When we open, we become available to life's gifts and to others. We create space for new opportunities, deeper connections, and greater joy. Letting go is the beginning of true connection and peace. It's the key to unlocking our potential and living a more authentic and fulfilling life. It takes courage to be present with what is, right now, to face our fears, acknowledge our pain, and embrace our vulnerability. Imagine a child at the beach, gripping a seashell so tightly that their knuckles are white, unable to join the play until they let go. They are so focused on protecting their treasure that they miss out on the joy of building sandcastles and splashing in the waves. Our attachments are like that shell, seemingly valuable, but ultimately hindering our freedom. Precious, but limiting. They create a cage around our hearts, preventing us from experiencing the fullness of life. Letting go allows us to join the dance of life, to move with the rhythm of the universe, and to embrace the ever-changing flow of experience. To feel joy and freedom, to soar above our limitations, and to discover the boundless potential within us. So, let's begin this journey of letting go, one breath, one moment, one gentle opening at a time. Breathe in, notice your body. Breathe out, smile to any tension. Acknowledge the sensations without judgment and allow them to simply be. No need to fight, just be aware. Observe your thoughts and emotions as they arise and pass away like clouds in the sky. This awareness is the first step in the gentle art of opening our hands. It's the foundation upon which we can build a life of greater peace, freedom, and connection. It's a practice for every moment, leading to calm right here, right now, a constant returning to the present, a gentle reminder to release our grip and trust in the flow of life. The invitation is simple, yet profound. Come home to yourself, to the sanctuary within, where peace and stillness reside. Let's walk this path together, one gentle breath at a time, supporting each other, encouraging each other, and reminding each other of the power of letting go. This is the beginning of true peace, a peace that transcends circumstances, a peace that resides within us, always available, waiting to be discovered. In Buddhist teachings, attachment is understood in a very specific way. It's not simply about enjoying or liking something, which is a natural part of the human experience. It's clinging, a desperate holding on. It's that feeling of needing something or someone to be a certain way in order for us to be happy, making our happiness depend on things, external validation, or fleeting moments of pleasure. We start to believe that these things define us and our well-being, people or outcomes. We become invested in controlling the world around us, trying to orchestrate events to fit our desires. This clinging, this need to control, is the root of much suffering. It creates a sense of unease, anxiety, and ultimately, disappointment when things inevitably change. We see it in small ways, in our everyday habits and routines. Like needing our morning coffee to feel awake and functional, a small dependence that highlights a larger pattern. And in bigger ways, like tying our worth to success or relationships, believing that our value is contingent on external achievements or the approval of others. We cling to pleasant feelings, fearing their loss. desperately trying to hold on to moments of joy and happiness, knowing deep down that they are fleeting, and push away unpleasant ones, creating inner conflict. This resistance to discomfort only amplifies our suffering, trapping us in a cycle of avoidance. The first step to freedom is recognizing this grip, acknowledging the ways in which we cling to things, people, and outcomes. When strong emotions arise, ask, what am I clinging to? What am I afraid of losing? What expectation am I trying to control? No need for judgment, just gentle awareness. Simply observe the feeling, acknowledge its presence, and allow it to be without resistance. Smile to your attachment as you would to a child holding a toy. Recognize the innocence and vulnerability behind the clinging. This recognition is the beginning of freedom, the first step towards liberating ourselves from the cycle of suffering. Mindfulness shines light on the knots in our heart, illuminating the places where we are holding on too tightly, allowing them to gently untangle, releasing the tension and constriction that attachment creates. With compassion, we loosen our grip, offering ourselves kindness and understanding as we navigate the challenges of letting go. This is how we begin to let go, gradually releasing our hold on the things we think we need to be happy. And in letting go, we find space for peace, a sense of spaciousness and freedom that arises when we are no longer bound by our attachments. The Buddha, in his profound wisdom, illuminated a fundamental truth about existence. Everything is impermanent, Anicca. This principle, deeply woven into the fabric of reality, suggests that nothing remains static. Everything is in a constant state of flux. It's a concept that challenges our ingrained desire for stability and permanence. This understanding of impermanence isn't a cause for pessimism or despair. Rather, it's a pathway to liberation. It frees us from the illusion of control and the inevitable disappointment that arises when we cling to things that are destined to change. Everything flows and changes, like a river ceaselessly carving its path. The water that passes beneath a bridge is never the same, and neither are we. This constant movement is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as the very essence of life. Our bodies, with their ever-changing cells and processes, emotions which ebb and flow like the tides, and our relationships, constantly evolving through shared experiences, are all integral parts of this universal flow. Recognizing this interconnectedness allows us to navigate life with greater ease and acceptance. When we resist or forget the truth of impermanence, we inevitably suffer, desperately trying to freeze pleasant moments, clinging to youthful appearances, or fearing the inevitable changes that life brings. But change in its myriad forms is not an enemy. It is the very essence of life, the engine of growth and transformation. Understanding impermanence empowers us to let go of attachments, to release our grip on things we cannot control. It allows us to loosen the bonds of expectation and embrace the present moment. We learn to cherish joy in the present, savoring its sweetness, knowing that it won't last forever, and to hold sorrow gently, acknowledging its presence, knowing with certainty that it too will eventually pass. Cultivate the practice of seeing impermanence in your daily life. Observe how a flower blooms in vibrant color and then gracefully fades, returning its essence to the earth. Listen as a temple bell rings with resonant clarity and then gradually falls silent, its vibrations dissipating into the air. Notice how your thoughts and feelings arise seemingly from nowhere, and then, just as mysteriously, pass away, leaving space for new experiences. By observing this constant flux, we learn to hold experiences lightly without clinging or resisting. Letting go becomes easier, more natural, and less painful. Ultimately, we find a profound sense of peace and equanimity in the ever-changing flow of life, accepting each moment as it arises and passes away. Impermanence is not synonymous with loss or deprivation. Rather, it is the fertile ground, the open space for new beginnings, for growth, and for endless possibilities. When we fully accept this fundamental truth, we can truly live, embracing the present moment with open hearts and minds. So let go of your resistance, release your fears, and let life move freely through you, carrying you on its ever-changing currents. This is the profound and liberating wisdom of impermanence, a key to unlocking true peace and fulfillment. Emptiness, or Śūnyatā, isn't nothingness. It's the absence of a separate, independent self. A flower is made of sunshine, rain, soil. Remove any, and the flower disappears. We too are made of countless conditions: parents, teachers, food, air, time. There's no solid me apart from these elements. Realizing this helps us let go of ego and self-centeredness. We are not isolated islands, but waves in the ocean of existence. Like an empty boat, we're less easily hurt when we let go of my and mine. This brings space and peace inside. When anger or pride arises, see the causes and conditions behind them. Gratitude replaces arrogance. By seeing the empty nature of all things, we let go of the burden of ego. Freedom and connection arise naturally. This is the heart of emptiness. The teaching of non-self, or Anattā, asks us to question the idea of a permanent I. We say my body, my thoughts. But are we really in control? Thoughts and feelings come and go on their own. Like a cloud, we are a process, not a thing. We are 5 flowing rivers: form, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, consciousness. No permanent self exists outside these flows. Realizing this, we let go of anxiety about protecting our self-image. We become more authentic, less defensive, and open to making mistakes. Compassion grows as we see others are also flowing processes, shaped by conditions. Their actions are not a fixed self, but a result of suffering and habit. This understanding dissolves judgment and resentment. We respond with compassion, not anger. Seeing non-self, we touch our shared humanity. Modern life brings anxiety and burnout from constant striving and attachment to control. We chase success, perfection, and try to manage every outcome. This struggle is exhausting, like swimming upstream. Letting go means accepting we can't control everything. Life is full of change. Plans will be disrupted. By letting go, we adapt and use our energy wisely. Burnout comes from feeling depleted and alone. The teaching of non-self reminds us we're interconnected and can receive support. Let go of perfection. Allow yourself to be human. Self-compassion heals a burnt-out heart. Emotional pain is intensified by clinging to the past. Letting go means holding pain gently, knowing it will pass. Don't resist or cling. Let it move through you. Healing happens breath by breath as we release our grip. Peace returns when we stop fighting and start allowing. This is the gentle way to heal. The simplest practice for letting go is returning to the breath. Our breath anchors us in the present, calming the storm of thoughts and emotions. When overwhelmed, come back to your breathing. Notice your in-breath and out-breath. No need to change it. Feel the rise and fall of your body. Use a phrase. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I release tension. Let your breath soften tension with each exhale. Thoughts will arise, acknowledge them, then gently return to your breath. Each return is a practice in letting go. You're learning not to be carried away by every thought or feeling. Be the anchor, not the storm. This simple practice builds the muscle of release. Peace is always just one breath away. Letting go isn't just for meditation. It's a way of life. Practice it in every moment, with every step. Walking meditation brings mindfulness into movement. Feel your feet. Coordinate steps with breath. Walk to be present, not to arrive. Let go while doing chores, wash dishes, drink tea, eat or listen. Be fully present, letting go of worries. This turns ordinary moments into meditation. In conversation, let go of needing to be right. Practice deep listening. Respond with kindness, not habit. Let go of expectations. Plans may change. People may surprise you. Hold plans lightly. Do your best. And stay open to what unfolds. This is non-attachment in action. Meet life with curiosity and grace. Joy is found in the unexpected. Freedom comes from living lightly. Letting go is a gentle, ongoing process like a flower opening. Each release creates space for peace to grow. This peace is quiet, steady and deep. Life's storms will come, but letting go gives us an anchor. We can hold sorrow gently knowing it's impermanent. The practice doesn't remove suffering, but lets us be with it without losing our peace. As we let go, life feels lighter. Small joys become vivid. When our hearts are unclenched, we receive life's wonders. Be gentle and patient. Clinging is a long habit. Every mindful breath waters the seeds of peace. Come home to your true, open nature. Let your heart be the open sky, your mind a calm lake. This is the art of letting go, the path to unshakable peace.